Alright, much Abrew about nothing time. We are playing some Grixis. Well, actually, I guess it's technically Bug. I called it Grixis, got yelled at in the comments. Bug Unearth, four color Unearth. Let's say four color Unearth because we do have Sidastrix. Oh my god, I can't say that card. Sidak Spectre. Oh, Spectre. I don't know why I struggle so much with saying the name of Sidaxris Spectre. For some reason, that name, I think that's the hardest thing for me to say in all of Magic, which is really weird. I say a lot of things wrong, but at least I say them confidently. I can't confidently say Sidaxris Spectre. I have to like morph my mouth in a really weird way to even make those letters and sounds come out in a way that's halfway coherent. Anyway, I don't know why we're talking about that. We're playing this deck. Grixis, Bug, four color, call it what you want. We're trying to dredge ourselves and then Crypt of Agadium for some value. And we gotta ship this. No lands. No lands, no. Oh my god. I guess we're just no landing our way through this match. No lands. Alright. Well, we can try this. Rotting Rats. Are we on the play? We're on the draw. So we're gonna draw Rotting Rats. I guess that's fine. Rotting Rats can discard our loam, and then we can start dredging and hopefully digging out of this mulligan. Certain visions for our opponent. Oh man. Hopefully this is Mono Blue Living End. I feel like we match up well with Mono Blue Living End. Especially before sideboarding. Overgrown Tomb. Untapped. Pass the turn. Probably start cycling these horrors. Getting some black creatures in the graveyard. Opponent. Glacial Fortress. Alright, Cycle Horror. Ooh, there's Hedron Crab. And Hedron Crab. Well, that's Misty. Crack Misty. Grab an Island. And I think we just Rotting Rats. We don't have lands for this crab anyway, so we can't start milling yet. So we're hoping to just... that this resolves. We get to discard our life from the loam. Alright, opponent just thinks twice. Sure. So we get to discard life from the loam. Opponent discards planes. Okay. Now we get to start dredging our life from the loam. I feel like this should be a fine matchup in game one, although not sure what happens after our opponent starts sideboarding. Paths. We will grab a forest, I guess? Opponent passes. So dredge loam. Well, let's just loam back Misty Rainforest. So our opponent going to counter this? Steam Vents. Tapped. Alright, no countering. So we get back Misty. We play Hedron Crab. Play Misty. Mill ourselves. Crack Misty. Get a Watery Grave. Untapped. Mill ourselves. Man, we're going to get our graveyard in our library pretty quick here. Play another Hedron Crab. Pass the turn. So now we just gotta get down our big mana. I feel like it's gonna be hard for us to die in the near future. And our opponent shouldn't have graveyard hate in the main deck. So let's dredge loam. Cast loam, crypt, fetch land, steam vents. Alright, float a mana. I think we have one basic left. Yeah, get our swamp. This works. Now we have green floating, so if loam gets countered. I guess it's not getting countered. Alright, it is. If it gets countered, we can just cycle it back to our hand. Alright, there's Logic Knot. Sure. We can't pay, but we can cycle Horror. Dredge loam. Cast loam. Crypt, Steam Vents, Overgrown Tomb. Play Crypt. Jeez, do we keep milling ourselves? I'm a little worried about doing that now. Maybe we start milling our opponent? How close are we to just winning? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's mill ourselves one more time. Next turn, we'll start turning the cards towards our opponent. Pass the turn. We have enough mana that we can go crazy Worm Harvest mode if we want to. Assuming this Crypt lives. We have how many black creatures? 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this adds 13. Do we have... think twice. So I think we keep milling, and our opponent just scoops it up. Cannot beat the Unearth value. Well, the problem is now our opponent can bring in Graveyard Hate, which is probably... All right, how do we want to do this? Opponent brings in Graveyard Hate. I assume this means we need to bring in Pack Rat and probably some number of Nature's Claims and make ourselves a little less reliant on the graveyard. So go down Phantasmagorian, go down Dark Blast, go down, I think, Gnaw to the Bone, or at least most of the Gnaw to the Bones. We still got to cut 4 more cards. I wonder if 3 Nature's Claims is just too many? Basically, we're trying to get our deck to a point where if our opponent plays a Rest in Peace, we can either kill the Rest in Peace or we can win through the Rest in Peace. What else do we cut? I think we do have to bring in Pack Rats as another non-graveyard threat, because you gotta guess this deck is playing Rest in Pieces at least. Maybe we go down like a random Cycler, go down maybe a Stinkweed Imp, maybe a Glimpse is a little excessive, and let's go 3 Nature's Claims. Try it like that. See how this setup works. It went pretty good in game 1. Alright. Sure. We don't have blue mana for Crab on 1, but we got a Loam. Opponent is desperately milling for Graveyard Hate, and it is not working. Opponent's at 2. Opponent's at 1. Opponent's at 0. I'm expecting the concession, and we got there. Our opponent's just like, alright, I can't beat this deck unless I find a Rest in Peace. Mulligan, 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 mulligan. How many times have I said that? Mauls to 0. Well, off to a good start with Grixis Unearth. That control deck wanted none of it. Sweet. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, take a second and click that like button down below. It's a great way to help support the channel for free. And you can find the next video in the playlist right here.